your packet is information that I've had our city engineer put together based on sharing with him some of the concerns that have been raised. Before we move forward, we really wanted to get feedback from council regarding this issue.
Thank you so much. I think what's most important about this is that as we figure out a water distribution system, the critical importance of having actual professional expertise of water operators ask those questions who are independent and did not have any, as far as alliances with the city, to be beyond reproach. And I wanted the council members to have an opportunity to communicate as far as on this process and these questions so we can understand the professional expertise about it and any other comments that they may have. Mr. McGill?
Thank you, Mayor. I see kind of two topics here, really. One is the scope, and then two, the investigative team. On the scope, I think you've got an excellent scope put together. One recommendation on the section 2 long-range action plan, and maybe in another area too. It says new capital projects. Perhaps earlier within that scope, you might want to have them look into existing capital projects to make sure that as they kind of flow through the CIP, where they're at, and kind of their path to completion. I know there are some recommendations from the past that I think they should be able to look into as well. Yeah. But that would be my only recommendation really for the scope. I think the scope is well thought out, and I think it gives a flexibility for the team to be able to really look at all facets of not only internal, external, regulatory, all of the above. So I think the scope was done very, very well. Do you want us to go into the discussion on the team yet, or do you want to just talk about the scope, man?
How about if we talk about the scope first, because I want to tell you that Mr. McGill gave me a suggestion last week, and that we'll be able to speak about separately. Thank you, Mr. McGill. Mr. Garza?